Hi, we're here at Johnny Seesaws in Peru, where big changes may be underway, changing this historic restaurant into something somewhat different. Let's go find out.
Now there's some mold issues going on in there. We have access, Ryan, to the building.
Yes, I opened this front door here.
So in this building is the 60-seat restaurant. In addition to that, the rooms upstairs, there's 20 bedrooms. If you do go in there, it's at your own risk because of the mold issues that are in.
And there's no electrical connection.
No electrical connection. The building's in disrepair at this point. It's got a lot of water damage.
The roughly 7-acre parcel of property off of Route 11, a short distance past Bromley Mountain, includes the former restaurant and inn, along with several other smaller structures that have served as guest lodging and have a history of an inn dating back to 1835. In 1924, John Ivan Seesaws, a Russian immigrant who worked in the area's declining lumber industry, purchased the property and built a lodge as a dance hall and entertainment venue. In 1938, it was purchased by Bill and Mary Parrish along with another business partner who turned it into a ski lodge serving the recently established Bromley Mountain ski area. It was called Johnny Seesaws in honor of its builder. They built a bunkhouse and made several other additions and alterations over the years before selling it in 1976. So, Mr. Parrish, tell us a little bit about what it was like when your family owned the restaurant here back from, what, 1938 to 1976?
Yes, it was operated at that time more or less as a private club. The people that came were friends or friends of friends or friends of friends of friends of my parents, whom they met in college and so forth. I mean, 4 days between Christmas and New Year's, we'd have pretty much the same crowd here, and the place would be packed. Also, the capacity was about 60, and every bed would have a person in it.
I take it they were probably mostly here to ski, or?
Here to ski and just to enjoy each other's company.
Johnny Seesaws was visited in its first year by Charles Minnie Dole, the founder of the National Ski Patrol, and someone who promoted the development of a military unit specializing in mountain and winter warfare, which eventually became the 10th Mountain Division. The site has been listed on the National Register of Historic Places since 2008, a status it will lose once the new construction gets underway, assuming the Act 250 permit is granted. So I take it you have no issues with even though this is going to be no longer an historical site, I take it your department is comfortable with the application and the proposed project?
Well, the project will be an adverse effect because the site will no longer have the historic integrity that would make it continually eligible for listing on the National Register, but they do face a number of challenges with the historic in-building because of building code issues, low ceiling heights, narrow hallways, and so to have it be in a continued use, the changes would be extensive, whether it's a rehabilitation or what their plan is, which is a new structure.
Does that happen often, that older buildings that are being repurposed or changed or having a lot of work done, that they fall off the list of historic sites?
Not super often, no. You know, most historic buildings don't have a 5-6 kitchen ceiling, so you are able to rehabilitate it in a way that meets the Secretary of Interior standards for rehabilitation of historic properties, and so they're able to be continued to be used and maintained and still retain its historic integrity.
Okay. The new proposal submitted by Ryan Prins, who acquired the property at auction last year, calls for taking down the existing building where the restaurant and inn used to be and salvaging what they can from it for eventual reuse. That space will become a parking lot. The restaurant will be relocated a short distance away and a new structure built. It will not serve as an inn, but will house a 60-seat restaurant and a spirit distillery. The other buildings will be converted into small artisanal retail spaces, and several will also offer rental cabins. Another existing building will be converted into a coffee shop. The Act 250 commissioners who heard the presentation of the application for the makeover of the Seesaws property recessed the hearing and are now deliberating whether to approve the application or seek more information before rendering a decision. If the permit application is approved, work can begin on the site. Prinz hopes to have the new facility open by Christmas of next year. So the times are changing, and if the applicants are successful, this building will be taken down. Parts of it will be used for a new restaurant not far from here, and we'll be back to monitor their progress as things go forward. For the GNAT TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever, reporting from Peru.